Hi Aquarius, welcome to Moon Dancer Tarot. This is your new moon reading taking place, at least in the eastern part of the United States, on the evening of July 9th. And this new moon is taking place in Cancer. So we're going to look at what this new moon in Cancer is going to bring in for you, Aquarius. What is the energy that will be coming your way? Energy surrounding you. What will this new moon mean for you? Information that you should be aware of. Keep in mind, Aquarius, these are general readings, so they may not resonate with every single Aquarius out there. If you don't get a message resonating for your sun sign, remember to check your other placements. Again, looking at the energy of this new moon in Cancer for Aquarius, please. New moon in Cancer and what it's going to mean for Aquarius. Thanks so much to everyone that has liked, shared, and subscribed. I can't tell you how much it means to me, so thank you so much. Okay, Aquarius, let's just get right into it. What is going on with this new moon? What is the new moon in Cancer bringing your way? All right, so right off the bat, you've been in a recent difficult situation. The Six of Swords is about moving on from something that was a little difficult. You know, it's like rough, choppy waters, and you're sailing into something smoother. You've definitely had to tap into your strength to kind of get through what you've recently gone through. But the new moon is about moving on to those calmer waters and kind of getting ready to embark on the next phase of your life. There is a new chapter that is going to be beginning for you. I have to tell you, Aquarius, this World card has just come up so many times for all the different zodiacs. Maybe not all, but a lot of the zodiac readings. It seems like the collective is really kind of tuned into something new beginning, you know, that there is something that you're putting behind you, something in the past you're moving on from, and we're embarking on something new. So that is kind of a resonating theme for the collective, and it definitely is applying for you as well. I do get the sense, though, that there was something in the past where, you know, not all the information was really on hand. Someone was kind of in the dark about some things. I'm not sure if that was you or if you were keeping someone in the dark. But there is this sense that, you know, part of the problems of the past is there was just a lot of unknown. There was not, it was not a situation where the truth was really revealed to all participants. And that's kind of why things, that's kind of why things ended up imploding the way they did. So you're definitely ready to move on to something better for you, something calmer for you. And it looks like what the universe is kind of letting you know at this time, Aquarius, is you need to kind of go inward. You are going to be embarking very soon on something new and starting the next phase of your life. But you've been through something that's actually pretty difficult. You may not have come to terms with that yet. You know, everything that kind of has happened recently, and, you know, the Tower card really is about things kind of really just no more. You know, there's destruction. Things are torn down so they can be rebuilt in a different way. And that can be very traumatic. And it looks like you've really been through something recently that was tough. And you are ready to move on to this next phase of your life. But the universe is just saying, with the energy coming in, I want you to take a beat. I want you to kind of go inward a little bit and reflect on everything that's happened. You know, you don't want to bring anything from the past with you into this next phase. So you got to take some time to reflect and see what it is you want to bring with you and what is it that you want to leave behind. There are lessons to be learned from what you've been through. And so some of those lessons you might want to take with you. Some of the baggage, however, you probably don't want to take with you. We have the King of Cups clarifying the Hermit. So you need to spend some time thinking about what's fulfilling for you. What does that really look like? What does emotional fulfillment mean? You obviously haven't been getting that, but do you know what it looks like? Do you know what it is you want and how to achieve that? Those are questions that you need to spend some time asking yourself, Aquarius. We're going to clarify this Tower. Why is the Tower here for Aquarius, please? So there was definitely some sort of collaboration or sense of like teamwork, something where you're collaborating with another person or other people that broke down. That is kind of where this Tower energy is coming from. There was a definite breakdown in something that was, a collaboration at one point in your life. There was some harsh truth spoken. Let's clarify the Moon. Why is the Moon here for Aquarius, please? So there, a lot of times with the ladies or the pages, there can be a sense of immaturity. Lady of the Rings is more about baby steps, and that maybe you weren't quite ready. It's clarifying the Moon. So it's like someone wasn't aware of, I get the sense, Aquarius, that someone involved wasn't aware of where you were at, that you were kind of at the beginning, that you weren't really ready to take the distance. It was like an immature kind of thing. It was not serious. I don't mean immature in like necessarily a negative connotation here, but it was just something that was in its infancy. It wasn't very developed. You weren't very committed to it. And it looks like that was kind of hidden from someone else. So either you weren't really all in a situation and the other person maybe didn't know, or the other people, since there is a collaboration vibe here as well, the other people maybe didn't know, and that's kind of where the Tower moment came from. Or it could be reversed, where you were not realizing that someone else wasn't necessarily all in, that they weren't at the same place that you were, and that's where the Tower moment came from. So whether it was you that wasn't really committed, or the other person, someone wasn't as in as someone else, or someone else, like multiple people, and that's kind of where this destruction came from. It was not known that people were at different points. Not everyone was on the same page here, and when that harsh truth came forward, it led to a breakdown of things. And those are things that you have to kind of evaluate before you can move forward. Let's clarify your World card. Why is the World card here for Aquarius? So you're ready to kind of step into a more secure future. Again, in the past, things got really shaky and things broke down rather awfully. So this next phase is really about security and abundance, and feeling secure in what you have, feeling safe. That's what you're after. That's what you're going to be ushering in, and that's why it's so important to take the time that you need to make sure you really understand where you've been and where you're going. Let's clarify this Six of Swords. Why is the Six of Swords here for Aquarius? Why is the Six of Swords here for Aquarius, please? Whatever situation went down in the past, it really has stressed you out. I get the sense that maybe you're not letting on to that necessarily. Maybe everyone doesn't realize how stressed out you've been, but you really have had some anxiety over what transpired. But you're really ready for something new. You are so ready. You're beyond ready to put everything behind you and just move on. So there's almost a sense of like urgency. You just want to forget about things and move forward. I just keep feeling this sense that I need to keep cautioning you about how important it is, Aquarius, to take that time out for yourself and kind of just evaluate things a little bit. I'm not saying you need like an extended period of time where you're removed from the civilization or anything like that. The Hermit can just be, a little bit of alone time, a bath or a massage or a meditation session or a walk in nature alone. It's just very important that you're by yourself. It's just you and your thoughts, and you just give yourself that time and space. Yeah, I want to just see now if there's anything else the universe wants to make sure you know or understand. Something maybe I left out or didn't say the right way, or just something that really needs to be reiterated. It's very important for you to hear. I want to ask at this time if there is anything like that it come through nice and clear for you, Aquarius. Last messages from the universe. So there was deception in a partnership. And the best way to get over that is put distance between you and that whole situation. So I don't know where exactly the deception is coming from. It might be outright lies, but it might be as simple as just, like I stated before, that, you know, the people involved were at different places. They were feeling different things. They had a different level of commitment. And so someone didn't really disclose that. It might not be outright deception and lies, but they kind of kept that to themselves for a while. They didn't clue the other people or the other person in, and that could be where this deception's coming from. But nonetheless, there was a definite sense of like deception, deceit, or not really seeing everything about a relationship. And the best way to heal from that is put distance between you and that entire situation. For some of you, the Chariot could actually indicate travel. It often is a travel indicator. So it may be physical distance, like that you're putting between you and the situation. But it can also just be putting distance metaphorically. You know, that you're past it, you're moving on, and you're not going to deal with it any longer. We'll just do a quick clarifier here on this 5 of Swords. I'm sorry, 7 of Swords. I think I'm getting tired. It's just reiterating, Aquarius, to put it behind you. Turn your back on it completely. You're not going to be able to move forward if any part of this is still in your life. So turn your back on it completely. To do that, though, please remember you do need to take that little break for yourself where you kind of see where things maybe went wrong, you know, why things broke down the way they did, what maybe you will not do in the future, or what you might not accept from someone else in the future. You know, there's a lot of questions here that only you can answer. So take that time that you need, evaluate what happened and where you want to go, and then turn your back on it completely and get ready for your bright new future that seems to be around the corner. I hope that helps for you, Aquarius. I hope the new moon is beautiful and wonderful and brings many amazing things your way. Thank you so much to everyone that has liked, shared, and subscribed. Can't thank you enough on that. And I will talk to you soon, Aquarius.